just like full of monarchs, but this is where we keep them when they're in like their pupa. So, and then they emerge, and I think these guys emerged today.
Oh wow, I gotta get a picture of your
And so,
or is that a her or him?
this guy is.
That's great.
Oh, that's
a guy.
him.
Okay.
Yeah. So those are.
He's a big one.
Yeah.
He's huge.
And do you want to explain spore checking?
They have this thing. What was the scientific name for it?
It's called Ephrositis electrospira.
But we call it OE. It's a lot.
What?
He's in
Oh,
danger.
So Tiffany, can you say it too? We need to learn.
Okay. We call it OE, and this is the spore checking area. Monarchs who are infected with OE have just like a tendency to not be as healthy as the other monarchs, and they have difficulties flying. So we have to check them because we wouldn't want to use a butterfly that has OE for breeding purposes, since that usually the adults transfer the spores to the egg like up there, and then the caterpillar will eat it, and then it goes through this process where once it becomes an adult, the OE spores will multiply inside the body of the butterfly, and when it comes out, it has a tendency to be deformed. So we don't want any of those butterflies. And we have a few of them. Their wings aren't completely, like, some of the wings end up only being like halfway formed, so they have difficulties flying. So we don't want to use any of them for breeding. And we have a few of them in here. These ones are a few that were infected with OE, and we freeze them so that they don't infect any of the other butterflies or any of the caterpillars.
So you can tell if they're infected with OE.
So what we do at this station is we cut off a little piece of tape and we press it onto the abdomen, and then we look under the microscope to see if there are little spores. And they tend to be smaller than the scale, so that's how you determine.
So these are some of the abdomen prints that we take. We use Scotch tape and like press it against the abdomen, and then by looking at these like under a microscope, you can tell to see if they have spores or not.
Which ones have spores?
Marked in red.
Yeah. So this one probably has spores because there's someone like put a red mark on it. So.
Yeah, let's go to the greenhouse.